in live and uncut on this new segment that I have called HandMade with Majsty. It was laid upon my spirit to start speaking out on certain things that I myself have been researching and practicing. So this disclaimer, if you do not agree, simply go to the next post. Okay? For those of you that are in agreement, we are going to move on with HandMade. Welcome everybody. I am Majsty. I am currently going through a consortation, and so I am building on my DNA, reconstructing my DNA, changing my electricity and rhythms to become a whole being, a strengthened being, a strengthened woman, walking in my feminine and masculine energy in an even way. I am walking forward in the newness of spirit, allowing my gut to move me when my eyes are open, and my consciousness to move me when my eyes are closed. I've been coming across some facts, and for those of you that have been seeing the double digits, the double numbers, reoccurring words and symbols and things of that nature, pay attention to the natural flow of things. So today is a statement of flow. I've been hearing flow. I've been hearing harvest. I've been hearing justice. And so I wanted to speak to you guys today about overflow. To start with flow, just one human being starting in their flow state can happen over a period of time, over you dealing with each and every traumatic situation that you've been through any ups and downs of life. And you get over it, and when you come out of it, there's that hit of dopamine, there's strength, renewed mind, everything natural that comes from a victory or a reward. And so you begin to go into a state of flow because you want to maintain the path that you're on. So you are now reaching out for other things that can feed you, because it is now understood that the things that you once possessed, or the things that you once did, are no longer feeding you. And in this season, some equate it to the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. So overflow, coming from flow, I want to talk about overflow in contrast to unifying the culture. The one person can have a flow state, but unifying a culture can cause an overflow. We're going into a time where things are, I won't necessarily say dark, but things are undone. And so in the word overflow, you have over and you have flow. Over, I want to point out the fact that over can mean the end of oppression. Over can mean the end of self-sabotage, of anger, of rage, of restlessness, of helplessness, of defiling the temple, the end of sexual demons, the end of confusion, the end of gluttony, and all wrongdoings under the sun. Now, I'm no one to dictate on what is right and what is wrong for you. Everybody's path is different. Everybody's journey is different. And everybody will be used for different purposes as the body of Christ. And so set aside any type of religious beliefs or whatever the case may be. I'm really wanting to tap more into the mental, the consciousness of a person, and identifying yourself. The flow part being flowing in healing, flowing in creativity, flowing in stepping into place, in balance, alignment, flowing in community, flowing in responsibility and leadership, clarity, abundance, understanding and knowledge. Flow as in I'm walking in my glow up. I have an aura around me and a hedge of protection around me that covers me at all times, that I can walk into any room with any group of people and feel not only safe but empowered, not only empowered but ready and prepared for whatever conversation comes up, whatever partnerships are there for me in this place. And everybody can walk in this. It takes a process. I have been listening to a lot of different inspirational words, a lot of high-level conversations with 19 Keys. Shout out to 19 Keys and Earn Your Leisure. I have been paying attention to a lot of, new dietary plans to revitalize my cells. Each and every cell that you have in your body, you can restore. It can be tended to like the person can. I was listening to 19 Keys, and they were talking about comparison of the body to a car and how you have to continuously get that checked up, the oil changed, and then make sure everything is correctly working on that vehicle. And your body works the same way. Why wouldn't we put that same effort into our body? So this year, we're entering a year of overflow and justice, ascension and exaltation. And if you are familiar with these words, everything is talking about expansion, expanding your mindset and the knowledge that you bring in, because knowledge is a form of currency. And if I have the knowledge to do this, or if I have the knowledge of something before I even get involved in it, I know what to bring to make sure I'm not out of hand or out of pocket. Working together with people, listening to new words, new recordings and clips and podcasts and things of that nature, because you have the access via internet, can give you the knowledge that you need to walk through any door. If you have the knowledge of something to communicate with someone else, that makes you an asset. You are enabling yourself, allowing yourself, telling yourself, I want to be involved. I want to do better. I want to be bigger than I am right now. I want to be healthier than I am right now. It's not necessarily a part about being famous or being caught up in a trend, more so in just being healthy and balanced. And if we can get to a point of health and balance, we will activate and overflow across the world. We as people can change the vibration of the world. And although this may seem cliche to some people, it's time to step up into your birthright. It's time to step up into the placement that you have. It's time to step up into abundance and to overflow. Overflow only comes with the community, with the culture, with the people that you are rocking with, that rock with the same thing. When two or more are gathered, things happen. And everything is not always happening outside of the body. Most things happen. Heck, all things happen within you first. And you have to bring them to fruition. But in the midst of all of this, let's start intentionally activating the gifts that we have inside of us. And as we make that information accessible, we are not only cleansing ourselves, but we are activating overflow. This has been another, first episode of HandMade with Majsty. And you guys, if you are rocking with me and you are trying to go down that same route of total rehabilitation of self, mind, body, spirit, soul, hit me up on Patreon at The Monarchy with 2 eyes at the end.